All right, so let's get started. We're going to take those feet. Hey, Beth, how you doing today? Nice to see you. We're just going to start off, everybody. We're going to get started with our program. I am recording this, so it'll go on our on-demand platform. Hey, Indira, we're going to have a break next week, so hopefully people will get, outside and still enjoy this nice, cool spring that we're having. My name's Kirstie Pomeransky, and today's program, you're going to need a chair, sturdier chair, a resistance band, a set of heavier weights, and a paper plate or magazine. If you don't have those things, don't panic. We're going to just plan for that in the future. So let's go ahead, take those arms up overhead. We have about a 10-minute warm-up. We're just dynamically warming our joints, stretching, getting that body warm. We're telling our nervous system that it's time to exercise. So we're just going to go at our own pace. I want everybody at a moderate range for today, for them. So that means you should be able to have a conversation, but not necessarily sing the words to the song when we're doing our cardio. Okay, so if you need to slow it down or rest, please feel free to do that. I'm never going to be upset, okay? We have to be smart with how we move so that we can continue to do this and have a nice quality day, right? All right, so we're going to take it across the body. We're just pushing and pulling. And then I'm going to have you begin to push down to the floor, stepping away from the midline. You're stepping out in a way. Imagine you're driving something into the ground with the palm of your hand. Heel comes down to the floor, feeling a nice stretch, feeling connected with your movements and your breath. All right, we're going to go 5. And then we're going to move into our backstroke. So coming into an upright position, we're just circling those arms and reaching, shifting the weight from leg to leg. We're getting taller with our reach, lengthening, warming the shoulder, continuing to breathe. Nice job. Let's go 5. All right, nice. All right, we're going to go into either our pendulum swings on right and left arm. I want you, if you're struggling with range of motion, you can just work on stabilizing the shoulder, warming up the shoulder, or you can take it into a figure 8, okay? So we're just going to swirl our arm, making a figure 8 with our arm and our breath connected. All right, we're going to change arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So you can either pendulum swing or move it into the figure 8. Looks good, everybody. Nice. All right, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, we're going to bring our hands to heart center. I want us to just do a little bit of a knee bend. You can press those palms together, or you could take the arms in and out so that they're meeting at the midline. And we're just warming our upper body, lower body, coordinating our movements with our breath. Let's go 5. And last one, nice job. Hands on the hips. I just want you to find the center of your foot, and we're just going to rock those hips back and forth And then we're going to begin to draw a circle with our tailbone. So our spine is nice and straight, and we're just going in a range of motion with this movement that allows for ease and warming of this movement in the joint. Sometimes we have stiffness, tightness. We're creating energy flow and circulation. Let's go 5, and then we're going to change to a counterclockwise position. Nice job, side to side. Rocking motion. And then we're just going to change directions with our swirl. Kind of like we're hula hooping. Notice any tension, tightness, discomfort. See if you can kind of move into it, move past it, breathe through it. If not, just shorten that range of motion and move to a position that feels comfortable for you. Nice job. Okay, let's get those heels to glutes. I just want you to warm up that knee, hands at heart center, press those palms together, nice little static chest press. Continuing to breathe. And then we're going to move into our ankle, foot, and balance work, okay? Got to practice that a little bit too. The more that we do it, the easier it becomes, and the better off you will be. Let's go 5. Nice job. Let's go ahead, extend that wingspan. Palms facing up. I want you to find your center of gravity. Your weight is balanced over your arches of your feet. Your breastbone is lifted in the spine, and we are going to extend that right leg out, and we're going to draw little clockwise circles with our toes. Moving the ankles if you need to reset or lower your foot. Just try to remain in control and in a nice upright position. The standing leg has a softened stance, and you're also working the muscles of your feet by gripping the floor with your big toe bone, outside of your little toe, outside of the right and left aspect of your heel. All right, let's change positions. Stretch those arms. If you need to reset your posture or just give yourself a little shrug in the shoulders, there you go. Let's go 5. And then I want you to point and flex the foot. Point and flex the toe, like we're pressing a gas pedal. All right, shake it out for me. Just shrug those shoulders, roll them front and back. Just kind of give yourself a little massage here. Let's go ahead, change our hand positioning so that our hands are positioned to the back wall. Once again, we're getting length in the spine and width in our wingspan. Raising the opposite leg out, we're just drawing those little toe circles. Finding a focal point so we can focus our gaze. We're in a nice upright lifted position, continuing to breathe. And then change directions for me. And then point and flex the toe. Nice job. All right, palms facing out. Let's bring those hands out in front. Left leg is still lifted, okay? We're gonna try to rotate. So we come back to center. You can raise your foot up just off the floor so you're standing one leg. Maybe bring it back so that you're balancing on your toe if this is a challenge for you. And we're just twisting in the spine by the shoulder blades. Nice, slow and controlled. Palms facing each other. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Okay. Whew, feet are feeling that. So if you need to give yourself a little tap in the soft tissue of the hip, go ahead, just, shake it out a little bit. We are we're focusing on balance and changing planes of motion. Okay, so just bring those palms together once again, twisting in the spine, standing on the opposite leg this time. Try to follow along with your eyes if you can. Maybe look at your thumbs. It gets a little harder when you do that. If you need to set that foot down just to kind of calibrate, that's an option for you. Let's do 2 more. That's 1. And then 2. Okay, good job. All right, nice job. Shake it out for me. We're going to move into our strength training portion mixed with cardio circuits. Okay, so we have 2 sets of functional movements. We're going to do 8 repetitions to a 4-1-4 tempo. So 4 on the eccentric motion. We're going to pause, come back up. 4 on the concentric motion. Okay, nice and slow. I want us to have good quality movements, good range of motion, and work within our abilities. First option, you can do a body weight goddess squat. So you'd come with your arms out in a star position. I like this. This feels fun. I'm going to take a nice wide stance. Toes are pointed out 45 degrees. And then you would lower, drive those elbows into the ground, and then rise. For those that want to add some weight, we can go into 2 variations with our hand holds, holding it between our fingers. Arms are extended here down by the base of our pelvis, or you can bring it up between chin and chest, okay? Really depends on your comfort level. Then we're going to do our leg sweeps. So we're working on hip stability. We're going to cross out in front if possible, using our magazine, slider, or paper plate. If you don't have that, just try to see if you can get this movement happening in a full range of motion. If that's too challenging for your hips for whatever reason, or it's not right for you, just try stepping in and out away from that midline with control, okay? So let's get started. I'm gonna pick up our hand weight. I'm gonna do mine weighted. I'm gonna hold my dumbbell between my hands. So between my fingers, toes are pointed 45, and I'm gonna lower it down, okay? Slowly, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then rise, 4, 3, 2, 1, for a count of 8. Really squeeze that backside. Feel the muscles that are making this movement happen. Connect with your body and your breath. Should be about 8. Okay. Nice job. I'm going to set that weight down. I'm going to grab my paper plate or slider. If you don't have that, just try the variations that I showed you. I want you to press down. If you struggle with balance, you can have a balancing prop or expand that wingspan. Soften the stance of the knee. Try to cross behind the leg and out in front of that standing leg. Okay, nice job. Strengthening the hips. Getting better at where we're sensing where we are in space, so that if we do get off balance, we're able to catch ourselves and right ourselves, right? Okay, last one. And then we're gonna change legs. Nice job. All right, lifting in the spine. Extend those arms out, soft stance in the standing leg. We're gonna cross that midline and then circle it back behind the leg if possible. Otherwise, you can take it just in and out here, okay? 8, slow and controlled. Nice job. Should be last one. All right, go ahead, shake out those shoulders for me. I'm going to safely transition. I'm just going to shrug my shoulders. I'm going to pick up my dumbbell. We're going to go back to our second set of leg exercises. Turn those toes out 45 degrees. You can play with your hand weight variation. You can do a goddess, just body weight. I really like it because you can incorporate upper body, or you can load your weight using dumbbells. Those are your options. Okay, so let's go ahead and slowly lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. And rise. Continuing to breathe, making a strong connection with our feet that are grounded into the floor, feeling the strength of our legs, chest stays up. We're not rushing through this, we're taking our time. Last one. All right, turn those toes in, step together. I'm going to set that weight down, picking up my slider, starting with my right leg. I'm going to circle it, semicircle around my standing left leg. You can use a balancing prop if you need to, broom, chair, or arms out to the side. And then taking it behind that leg, right across the midline in the front and back. Nice job. All right, go ahead, shrug those shoulders, reset your posture. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So expand that wingspan, get nice and tall, lift in the rib cage, and then try to bring that foot across the midline in the front, circle it and sweep it to the back. If you're using a slider, try pressing down on that slider, making it a little bit harder. Last one. Nice job. Go ahead, shake that out for me. Let's kick that off to the side. Make sure you have plenty of space to move. We're going to go into our squat with an arm swing. So we're just moving into our body weight squat, and we're just going to raise those arms up. You can come up on the toes if you want to, or just keep your feet in contact with the floor. Swing the arms as you stand. Squeeze that backside like you're going to jump, but we're not necessarily leaving the floor. Kind of a fun feeling. As you stand, squeeze that backside. If you need to slow your rate, slow it down. If you're feeling like, oh, this is too easy, try moving into a little bit of a faster pace. You could even add a hop if you'd like to. Let's do 10 seconds. Should be starting to feel warm. Let's go 5. All right, we're going to do something for right and left brain connection, core and heart rate. So we're going to raise that left arm up, right knee comes up, and march those legs and arms nice and high as we can get them. Going at a pace where you can maintain control, but get that heart rate up, okay? Box runs are coming next. So we're going to run in a little bit of a box. a 4 square to the right for 30 seconds, and then to the left for 40 seconds. Okay. Let's do 5. All right, we're gonna move into our jogging feet. So we're gonna jog up, to the side, to the back, to the side, okay? Little box runs. Working on speed and agility, challenging our brain, getting our heart rate up, different planes of motion. You can use your arms. I know this is a challenge, so if you just want to focus on, lowering and slowing the movement, just step, slow it down. Good. Great job. We're going to change directions, all right? So we're going to go in this direction. We just step it out, to the back, to the side, to the front. Kind of like square dancing, but we're jogging in place. Use your arms. Soft stance on the balls of the feet. Nice job. We're here 5, 4, 3, 2. And last one. Nice job. All right, so we're going to move into our upper body work. So we're going to do a chest press using our chair on an incline. If you don't want to go into this position for whatever abdominal reasons, you can do it just in a standing press or come against the wall, okay? Everybody else, I'm using a high back chair. I'm safely transitioning. I'm picking up my heavy weights. Even though they're different colors, they are the same size. So I'm sitting kind of on my sits bones. I lean back, hands come to chest center, and then I press up 4 and lower for 4 to a count of 8. Excellent job. So when I'm done, I set my weights on my thighs and I use my abdominals to sit back up onto my sits bones. I'm going to rise from the chair, move into my cactus pose. So arms are 90, bringing those elbows together. I open it up and then press overhead. Okay, so this is a little bit of a combo chest, shoulder action. If one of these movements isn't right for you, just pick the one that works for you for the best. If none of them work for you, maybe you can move into like a marching in place or bicep curl, something that feels doable. Slow and controlled. Use your teeth breathing on the overhead press. Should be last one. Nice job. Okay, I'm going to move into my incline chest press. So I'm moving back to my chair. I'm hinging at my hips, lowering down. Seated at the base of my chair, I lean back, okay? The high back is supporting my shoulder blades. I still feel a little bit of strain on the neck, so try to make sure you have a grapefruit between the chin and the chest. Palms are facing out. I press 4 and then lower for 4 to a count of 8. Should be the last one. Okay, I set my weights on my thighs. I sit up onto my sits bones. I lean forward and rise. That's how we safely transition to avoid injury and spare flexion on our spine. Okay, so really deliberate transitions here. Bring those arms up to a cactus position. We fly it in. Elbows kiss. We open it up. We press overhead. Okay. Good job. 4 more. Last one. Nice. Okay. Set those weights down. Let's move back to our cardio. Grab a drink of water if you need it. We're going to do low impact jumping jacks. All right, so we're just going to step those arms out in front. Cross that midline. You can alternate your arm swings or movements so that they're interesting, fun, playful, and are right for your body and energy levels. Okay, so bring the arms up overhead, cross that midline. You can alternate, make a pattern, have fun with it. Nice job. We're here 5. We're going to move into our boxing series. So jabs, hooks, and uppercuts, okay? So we're once again using our legs. We're going out with intention. If you want to use your teeth to engage your core, that's always a way to elevate it, okay? So take it easy, do what you can do. Maybe you're just easing into this as you return to exercise, or maybe you've been doing this a while. Either way, you're going to honor your needs and do what you can. Nice job. All right, we're going to take it into our hooks. So we finish at the midline, alternating arms, shifting the weight from leg to leg. Feels nice. And then we're going to go into our uppercuts, okay? So we are using our legs. We finish between chin level, between the chin and the chest. Once again, putting intention and using our breath to engage our core. So teeth breathing. It's a way to elevate it. I like it. I hear it. Keep going. 30 seconds, guys. Keep moving your bodies. We can do it together. Shush your cat. Shush your plants. Shush each other. All right. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Give yourself a little round of applause. We are going to go into our next movement. This is where we're going to need an exercise resistance band. I'm just going to say, if you don't have one, drop to a light weight and you can do the same movements. This is shoulder stabilization. Okay, so I'm going to grab my band. I'm loosely wrapping it. I'm not wrapping my hands like a tourniquet. I'm just grabbing it so that I have a steadier grip. I'm anchoring my elbows to my torso. Palms are facing down and I'm going to pull apart, okay? So we're just keeping those elbows anchored so that we're going slow and controlled. 4, 4, 4, and then back 4. Anybody feel this from Tuesday? Four more. You can stagger your stance. You can try standing on one leg for extra credit. And last one, nice job. All right, same thing here. If you don't have a resistance band, just use your light weights. Really brace your core. Do our clock bracing, okay? So arms out extended, pull apart, bring it back, slow and controlled. Nice. All right, go ahead, relax, shrug those shoulders. Give yourself a little massage here. We're just gonna reintroduce blood flow, giving ourselves a little rest here. When we're feeling ready, I want you to just rock back and forth, finding the center of your arches, lifting in that breastbone so that we have a nice tall spine. We're gonna anchor those elbows into the side of our torso and pull apart. Okay, shoulder stabilization. Smaller weights are probably better to begin with, or a lighter resistance band. Nice job. Whew, definitely feeling warm, okay? Just give yourself a little shrug. If you need a little water, go ahead and grab it now. We're gonna go ahead, rock back and forth on those toes, lift in the spine, arms are out between the chin and chest, or really at shoulder level. I've got my bands wrapped loosely around my hands, and I'm pulling it apart, returning it slowly, keeping tension through the entire range of motion, if possible, when you're using those resistance bands. So you're not bringing the hands together, you're keeping tension. Good, last one. Yes, nice job. Okay, just go ahead, set that down for me. We're gonna move into our cardio. So hands on the hips, you can do the river dance or just extend those legs so that you're kicking soccer balls with the laces of your shoe. Okay, if you can add a little bounce, it's kind of fun, good for bone density. But if you're not there yet, I'm not gonna be mad. Just do what is right for you. Okay. You can add some arm movements. Add some arm movements, make it challenging. Nice job. All right, we're gonna go 10, and then we're gonna move into our soccer kicks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so arms, I like to bring it out, helps with balance, slow and controlled, or if you're one of those rock stars that has the coordination and cardiovascular endurance, pick up the pace. Tap the inside of the foot, a little bit of a abdominal crunch. You can use your teeth breathing here too. Nice job. We're going to go into joggers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jog it out for me. Jog in place or march in place. Use your arms. And then let's bring those feet wide and narrow. So in and out with your steps. Nice job. We're here 10. 4, 3, 2. And last one, everybody. Nice job. Okay. We're going to finish with some upright rows. So angling your weights down. And then we're going to go into some preacher curls in a seated position where we anchor our elbow in the inside of the knee. I'm sorry, not preacher curls, concentration curls. And then we will do some upright tricep kickbacks. Okay? So let's pick up our weights. You might want to use a lighter weight. I'm going to go ahead, challenge myself today, and try and increase my weight. I'm going to angle my hands so that my dumbbells are slightly pointed to the floor, right below my fists, and I'm going to pull between the chin and the chest. Slowly lower. Last one. Nice job. All right, we're going to move to the chair. If you want extra credit and you can work on that hip mobility and use your lower body, drop it so that you're hovering nice and low, anchoring that elbow. Otherwise, let's move into our chair and we're going to hinge in the hip. We anchor our right elbow in to the inside of the knee and have a nice grip, loose grip on that dumbbell. 4 and 4 for a count of 8. Nice job. All right, we're going to hinge up, anchor with our opposite elbow inside of the knee. Go ahead, nice loose grip on our dumbbell. We lower for a 4 count, raise for a 4 count. Nice straight spines. Lengthen, continuing to breathe. Nice. All right, I'm going to have you hinge back. Sit on those sits bones for me. Alternate with your kickback. So your arm is extended behind you about 45 degrees, but the movement is still happening in the elbow joint. I'm sitting on top of my sits bones with a nice tall spine. All right, should be last one. Bring those dumbbells back to the thighs and then rise. We're going to go back into our upright row, final set. All right, so go ahead, angle those weights down for me. We pull between the chin and the chest, elbows out to the side, slowly lower for our 4 count. Nice, Christina. Nice, Merle. Nice, David. Nice, Evelyn. I think we got about 3 more. And last one. All right, nice job, everybody. Come back down into your chair. If you want that lower body extra credit, go ahead, hover into that nice low squat. We're going to anchor that elbow on the right arm on the inside of the leg. I'm hinging forward in my hips. My spine is straight. I'm breathing. I'm moving slowly on the curl and the lowering movements. I have a nice loose grip, so I'm not over gripping the dumbbell. This movement is happening in my bicep. Nice job. All right, anchor. Opposite arm comes up and lowers. Last one, guys. All right, bringing my weights back onto my thighs. I come back to an upright position. Balanced on my sits bones. My arms are extended behind me, 45 degrees, and I'm kicking back with my dumbbells. I'm holding my dumbbell like a hammer with a hammer grip and alternating my extension. Continuing to breathe, make this movement happen. Really focus that extension and squeeze the back side of the arm. Nice. Last one. All right. Place them on your thighs and then rise up off the chair. All right. We're at the final end part, so I'm going to have you practice your core movement here. Bring that dumbbell between your hands right at chest level. We're going to press it in and out using your clock bracing strategy. So we're hands of the clock are at the navel. 12 and 6 are pulled together. 1 and 4 are pulled together. 10 and 7 are pulled together. Everything's pulled together. Okay, just bring it in and out. Shh. Let's go 3 more. Last one. Good job. All right, let's bring the arm up overhead. We're going to do a little bit of shoulder stability, but also core work. Arm is out to the side, drawing little circles in a clockwise position. Okay, extra credit, try balancing on one leg. If you're not there yet, just balance on the tip of your toe and then change directions. Try to get that arm extended. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, other arm comes out. Try to find that balance. Hand comes here at chest level or shoulder level. Punch it straight up. Draw your circle clockwise. If you need to set that toe down, that works too. Let's do 5. And then change directions for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. All right. Woo. All right, set those weights down. Let's go ahead, just cool down our body, cool down our nervous system, press those arms up overhead. Nice job, everybody. You made it. It's the end of the week, just about. We're moving on through. On with our day. Make sure you're hydrating, drinking water. All right, we step away, press down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, nice job. Circle it back. All right, crisscross those arms. All right, 5. All right, let's work on our hamstring stretch. So palms facing up. We're going to hinge our hips. We're going to have those arms reaching behind and just swoosh and swoop. So you come into an upright position. Rotate the palms so they face the ceiling as you raise them up overhead. You can follow along so that you rock back on the heel. Toe comes to ceiling for a deeper stretch. We're going to go 3, 2, last one. Opposite leg comes forward. Start flat-footed. Here we hinge, and you can rock back, lifting the toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice job. Crisscross, we're going to do our pigeon. If you need a balancing prop, go ahead and just cross that ankle over the knee. If you want to do this seated, just make sure you're sitting on those sits bones and that your spine is straight as possible. So you have a string pulling you and lifting you up, okay? Go ahead. First position is just getting into this position and breathing. Second position, we inhale, exhale, and sink a little lower than we could before, possibly sitting in this imaginary chair, okay? And then last, see if you can let go, balance, bring hands at heart center, and sink a little deeper here. Hold, stretch, and rise. Beautiful. Cross that ankle with the knee. First position, getting into this position. Second position, we breathe. Exhale, sink. Press down on the knee. Avoiding any bouncing, we just stop at that end range of motion and allow our breath to help guide us. Third position, let go, hands at heart center, sink it lower than you could before. And then rise for me. Bring those hands behind the hips. We're going to interlock those fingers. We inhale, get tall, exhale, pull up, okay? Drop the hands back to the top of the hips. We inhale, exhale, pull up, stretch in the chest and biceps, okay? Inhale, exhale. Nice job. Beautiful. Cross that arm over the midline. We're just going to swirl and swish. Change directions for me. Ball the fists. Okay, and then bring that elbow here to that natural stopping point. We're going to drive that elbow into the palm of the hand, activating 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See if you can push it back. Drive it into the palm of the hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then one last time. And then reach that arm back, okay? Great job. Same thing, bring that arm across the midline, swirl and swish, squeeze the fists, make that circular movement happen, okay? Nice job. Go ahead, stop at that natural end range. We drive that elbow into the palm of the hand, press down, activate, driving that elbow in to the hand, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it back, last time. Nice, okay, great job. Turn those palms facing up. We're just gonna drop the chin to the ear, ear to the shoulder. Breathe in, down into the belly, exhale, let it go. Change the angle of the stretch for me. Drop the chin to the chest and feel the deeper muscle fibers of your lats, or traps rather, start to release. 3 breaths guide you. One last final time. Head comes to center, and let's repeat on the opposite side. So ear to shoulder. Chin to chest. Hands come back to heart center.